Hi, this is Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin. On Friday evening, I made some comments about the unintended consequences of schools being shut down, some with just a matter of hours of notice, less than 24. And the result that can come from that, my concern for children who are left vulnerable as a result of that. One of the other things that's clear about unintended consequences is sometimes the words that people say, the way in which they say it, or just the misunderstanding that comes from that also can have unintended consequences. And I think that is what happened from the very things that I said. The responsibility for such things falls on the person doing the speaking. In this case, that was me. And so for those of you who understood what I'm saying, thank you. I appreciate that you do. But clearly, a tremendous number of people did not fully appreciate what it was that I was communicating or what it was that I was trying to say. And I hurt a lot of people. Many people have been confused or hurt or just misunderstand what it was that I was trying to communicate. That's my responsibility. It truly is. And I apologize for those who have been hurt by the things that were said. Was not my intent whatsoever. I appreciate so much that has been done in recent days and weeks as we've tried to get both our economic house in order, but to make sure that we shore up the very pension system that currently is the worst funded in the United States of America. But we can't be so consumed with the financial that we fail to appreciate the ripple effect of the real people that are involved. The responsibility for communicating things falls on the person in large measure who's doing the speaking. Sometimes when I'm doing that, I do it effectively, sometimes not so much. And I think this case is such an example of the latter. I've shared with many of you before, my grandmother, my father, 2 of my 5 siblings have all been public school teachers, some for their entire careers, some for a period of time, all with degrees in public education. This is something that is very near and dear to me. I grew up surrounded by an appreciation for the fact that this is not an easy task. Many have been hurt and confused and scared about what's happening financially, and that's led to a lot of dialogue on other fronts. To the extent that I have a responsibility to you, and I do, to make sure that we get this right, I take that very seriously. To every teacher, but also to every other worker as well, our state police, our highway workers, the social workers, the men and women who go in and out of offices and in and out of sometimes dangerous situations day in and day out. Thank you for what you do. I'm truly grateful to you. It's my responsibility to represent you, not only when I'm speaking to you, but when I'm speaking on your behalf in ways that are clear, that are understood, that don't hurt people and don't confuse people. And so to the extent that I do that, well, great. And to the times when I don't do it well, that's on me. I'm sorry for those of you, every single one of you, that has been hurt by things that I've said. Let's work together. We need to work together. Frankly, we're all in this boat, the Commonwealth of Kentucky, together. Our children, our grandchildren, their futures depend upon this. To those of you who have been at the helm helping us to move forward, the future is so bright. We have incredible opportunity, incredible upside potential here in the Commonwealth. Let's work together. Again, for those of you who have been hurt, it is my absolute, sincere apology to you. It is not my intent to hurt anybody in this process, but to help us all move forward together. We need each other. We're in this together. We are Kentucky.